Hey, Bald Sauce, Bicycle here. Where are my fingers? Bald people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom and experience.
I don't think you need to worry about this.
What they lack in hair, they make up for in raw talent. But the liberal media is too afraid to rank them. Because if we know who the best bald person is, they become president. That's just science, folks. However, the time has come to do just that. I'm serious, we're ranking every bald person. That's the video. And who better to start with than... I have decided that I want to die. 1. Now, I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. Vsauce is an iconic YouTube legend, especially when taken out of context.
Ahoy, you!
Ahoy, Captain Michael! Do you mind tossing me a raft? I haven't had enough oranges, and I got the scurvy. Vsauce is actually super educational, a phenomenal public speaker, and the memes to die for. That puts him rightfully in the S tier. Up next, you've got Simon Whistler, known for things like Today I Found Out, Mega Projects, Top 10s, and like 100 other channels. Seriously, pick a lane. With his fake-ass British accent, he can decode D's nuts in the D tier. You know him as the Bald Guy from the most liked comment on YouTube of all time. It's Seth Everman, man. Solid B tier. The B stands for bald. Killer Keemstar.
Everybody type in the chat, Alex is a
lovely human.
This dude used to do like Drama Mondays or something like that until he turned 65 and retired. I don't know.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, how we doing though?
You're telling me people used to watch this guy? You serious? Put him in the F tier, come on. Up next, we've got a man who made a bunch of poor economic decisions during the Rogan administration. Sorry, that's Joe Rogan during the Reagan administration. Because Joe Rogan actually started his career in comedy in 1988 while Ronald Reagan was president. Coincidence? I think not. Joe Rogan is an American comedian? I don't know about that. Who runs a podcast. And I think he's a spaceman? I'm not sure. And honestly, I can't stand the way he talks, so I couldn't sit through any of his podcasts. We'll just say D tier. That feels right. You know him. You love him. It's Alex Hackworth, the lead of my barbershop quartet. Easily, he goes in the A tier. Baldiplier. It's Markiplier, but he's bald. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about this one. I'm gonna say C tier at best.
What a way to open the game!
Johnny Sins may very well be the most powerful bald person to date. Weighing in at over 7 inches, he's worked as a teacher, an astronaut, a doctor, hell, even a soldier. Honestly, no one has worked harder. S tier. Zach from Jerry Rig Everything. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a tech channel where he reviews tech and sometimes destroys it in the process. If you've seen one video, you've kinda seen them all, but he is consistent and entertaining if you're into that sort of thing. I'm gonna say C tier. The Rock. Famous for not actually being a rock. But if you put the rock in a rock, that's a rock. He's known as what's called an actor, despite having never actually acted a day in his life. Solidly, he'll go in the B tier. Northern Lion, some gaming YouTuber who only really ever plays the game The Binding of Isaac. I've never heard of him, we're just gonna assume he sucks. Put him in the E tier. Matt from Wii Sports. Now, with an average level of 743, Matt is easily the most powerful character in Titanfall. His favorite color is, can you guess? purple, F tier. Fuck you, Matt.
Yes, it's me. I'm Joey Bus from Barbershop.
I'm bald. Look at this dude! Matthew Santoro? He used to make list videos when that was cool, until people called him out for just stealing his lists from online articles. And then Watch Mojo drilled the idea of top 10s into the fucking ground, so he quit YouTube, started streaming on Twitch, which he still does to this day. Definitely D tier. If you want to watch a real top 10 video, go watch Rob's top 10 numbers from 1 to 10. Alright folks, we gotta move. Time for a speed round. Hold on to your hats covering your bald spots. We're not stopping. Tim the Tat Man, more like Tim the Bald Man. C tier. Badlands Chugs? This dude almost chugged the whole ocean once. Solid B tier, decent content, but like, in moderation, cause it's kinda gross. John Travolta, but bald. He's bald. F tier. Anthony Fantano? McFucking who? Put him in E tier. Andrew Tate, king of the Sigma males, finally behind bars where he belongs. F tier. iDubbbz? I guess he was bald once. Put him in C tier. For cancer. Steve Harvey? Nani? A tier. Samuel L. Jackson? He's my favorite living member of the Star Wars franchise. Definitely B tier. Alan Mandel? Oh yeah, everyone knows who that is. Good voice, good content, A tier. Andrew Ray? Literally, no one has ever heard of this guy except for the fact that he's bald. Tyler 1? He's some pro Overwatch player. He has a bunch of videos of him playing League of Legends for an hour, in which he plays exactly one game, which is accurate. I guess sometimes he breaks stuff and it's kind of funny. We'll put him in S tier. We've reached the top. There he is. Mr. Clean. The final boss of baldness. We've made it to peak baldness. While they say the higher the hair, the closer to God, they forgot to factor in that bald people can reflect the heavens. Oh no. I have too much hair to remain in this realm. Mr. Clean, before I go, can you... Well, there you have it. The official bald people tier list. If you didn't make the list, try a wig or something, because you clearly aren't cut out to be bald. Goodbye forever. Thanks for watching. Here's the final bald people tier list. If you enjoyed this video, please consider checking out another tier list video I did on oceans. It's one you'll want to see. Okay, I'm done. I've decided that I have a fucking cat, and his name is Leonard. This is him, this is the guy. I look like a fucking anime character. Did ye know that boats can float on water? 'Tis true, I've seen it with my own eye. Sorry, what am I doing?